Yeah. Hey, you're a big boy. Yeah.
Wow.
Turn it off, turn it off.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Hey, stand up.
We're in the top.
So John, why don't you introduce your team here?
All right, here we go. My three boys. You have Tristan, Nick, and Hunter.
Photographer.
Grace.
Who's on her third day of work?
Day 4 now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
day
stacking
4
them
of
up.
work. Week 4. So you've got 2 biological and 1 adopted son that was one of your best laborers, right?
That's right.
Yep. And now here he is on the team of artists. So
Yeah,
voila.
outstanding. And this is what it's all about. So here's the next generation coming up, and John's creating this opportunity. How many years now for you in this business?
25, I believe.
25 years.
Yep.
And I love what you told me today, Nick. You said it took me 24 years to go ahead. What did
Yeah,
you
it took me 24 years to finally get my head on my shoulders and realize that this is what I should be doing.
I think the greatest satisfaction in life is helping someone else reach their fullest potential.
I would
and I
agree
know
with that.
Hunter is basically one of your right-hand guys.
Absolutely.
And you've given him a purpose. You've given your son a purpose, and now you're giving your new son. It just took him a little bit longer to figure it out. And this is the newest
Right.
member of the team.
Yep.
And hey, it's welcome to the team. This is a great team. This is what's
absolutely.
fun for me as the owner, to see families like this, whether they're biological or through work, getting together and actually creating other people's dreams.
And don't forget Pond Mom. She
Runs the
stays back
office.
to shop. She does all the people care and takes care of everybody on the phone, and she's just as an important part.
And she's got to feed the duck.
And she's got to feed the duck. She is the director of First Impressions.
We're gonna go see a beautiful pond?
Let's do it.
All right.
This is another opportunity for me to see one of these water features that I haven't seen since inception. So I met the homeowners and came out and we did the design, and then these guys put the whole thing together, and this is my first time coming back to see it.
Look at the beautiful screened in porch, and then this sound next to it.
Yep, absolutely.
So this is a smaller water feature. So this is maybe an 8x11 pond with a 15-foot stream. What would you call it?
Yeah, definitely.
What would a modern design aquascaping, what would a water feature like this go for?
13,000.
How long would it take you guys to put it in, Hunter?
I think it took us 3 or 4 days to build this, Tristan.
Yeah, because we had to tear out the heart-shaped pond. Have you guys told that part of it yet?
There was a heart-shaped pond all the way up on this hill. And it only went out to about here. If you can look at the rocks over here, it just followed the heart shape. And it was just small river stones, nothing bigger than a softball really. And stuff just never really functioned right, so they wanted to look into getting a functional ecosystem pond, an aquascapes pond. That's pretty much what we got. As you can see, everything's looking pretty good now. Most of our water features are geared to where you can't see the beginnings of them. So if you go down to the very bottom, they're supposed to look like they're just kind of coming around the corner from somewhere you don't even know, but you don't want to see anything that's given away that we put it in here. So it's a pretty steep hill, so it's pretty rough to work with, but we definitely made it happen, and it looks beautiful. You can see there was a bush planted there too, but the water just creeps around the corner, give you the illusion that it's coming from somewhere else. We had a good time. It's some really hot days, nice hand dug hole, good hard work. Thank you, Hunter. That's my guy.
Next stop, another
Yeah.
pond or a pondless?
Pond, let's do it.
All right.
Here we go.
Looking forward to it.
Turn it off, turn it off.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Hey, stand up.
We're in the top.
Hey,
We forgot to,
how are ya?
Hey, Joyce.
Good to see
Good
ya.
to see you again.
Hey, you.
Who's this small guy?
Hey,
Wait till you see this job. This is I would say this is an eclectic water feature.
Yeah, that's a good word. That's a big word for us.
Show us this little paradise that you have put together. When was the first water feature put in?
2008.
2008.
All right, so
Okay.
2008 was the first water feature.
Right.
Okay.
We thought it was very nice, but it kept leaking. It was shallow, and the dogs, as you can see, are rambunctious. And so they would jump in and out of it, and we always had leaks. We asked John to come fix it. And he looked at it and he said, "Fix it? Are you serious?" John really fixed it. He totally tore out what we had. Totally redid it with boulders that were probably 50 times the size of what we had before. Of course, they had excavators in here, and I kept saying to John, "This is a moonscape, John. What are you doing, John?"
If we're going to have a challenge, we always have problems during construction, never after.
And so when I had this moonscape, when John left, I thought, oh, what are we gonna do? We just put a little green stuff here and there, and voila.
Show us this paradise.
Okay, so let's take a walk.
Oh yeah.
When John asked what Tucker wanted in the feature, he said, "We've built this sunroom, and I want to be able to see a waterfall from that sunroom." So we have a pond here that Lenny, the juvenile, loves to lay his head on the rocks. And Tucker can see 3 waterfalls from here. We hear the sound everywhere. It's awesome. We've got a lot of native plants here.
Yes. Also, it's certified wildlife habitat.
Absolutely. And so we want to attract wildlife. So many birds and so many butterflies.
Yes.
It's almost deafening sometimes. Now, Tristan was a huge part of this artistic effort. John has, I don't know if it's genetics or just a lot of beating him over the head, but Tristan's got it. This is kind of wild.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's not really coiffed. So we have things that you have to walk over and around.
Nice.
This cantilever is really cool. There are lights underneath it, and so at night it looks awesome.
That would look cool. But my favorite might be the totem pole. Hey, wait, come here. Come here. Watch out. This is what a country boy does. It gets into his work.
This is the official Wittstock thumbs up rock.
Oh, I love it. I wouldn't mind sitting right there, checking out the thumbs up rock. It's a 150-foot long stream we just walked down, huh?
Starts out with you know, a project that was their dream project, and it didn't work out that way.
Right.
So we're coming in again after the fact and trying to bring something back to fruition in the light of a bad situation.
Yep.
And bring happiness back to these guys. So it turned into a 3-phase thing. Like, it was supposed to look at the end like this entire water feature comes down and ties in to the bottom, so it feels like one thing.
Yes.
But that pond is totally separate from the rest of the feature.
So that's the existing lotus. You can see the dog. The dog loves to swim with the lotus plants. Look at him. There he goes.
Yep.
He just goes in there. They said for hours, like a river otter. He just
and
loves
there's
swimming.
koi in there too. They swim right around the dog.
So this is not, because it's an earthen bottom pond. You just make it appear connected, but it really isn't. What do people that say when they come over here and they see this? Do they just not believe it? I mean, the whole place is incredible, period. So I guess it's just par for the course.
Well, it depends on who they come to see. If they come to see Tucker, they go see the animals and they're amazed at the the horns on
Yeah.
the longhorns
Yeah,
and the
the
spitting
longhorns.
llamas.
This is the mama. She's had all these babies.
That is impressive.
Daddy will come up and everybody will scatter. Get ready. Here you go, buddy. Yeah. Hey, you're a big boy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
When they come to see me, we walk the gardens and they are amazed. They say it looks just like the Smoky Mountains.
That's the ultimate compliment for an artist, is that it looks like God made it. So before it was a maintenance nightmare, it was a leaking nightmare, and now none of that.
None of that. And of course, whenever we have a problem, you know, the Adams are pretty close by.
Yes.
Pretty responsive.
How do you feel about this project, John? I mean, how
I
fun
think
was it?
I think it's awesome. It really, and it was one of our most challenging jobs to get through. So that was a big thing for us, just logistically.
Going on a slope.
My best thing about this job is that, you know, we won the Aquascape Artist of the Year award, but it was before this team was with me. It was a different team that built the other projects.
And so this.
And we got an award for this project, and it turned out, and these guys were a big part of making that happen.
Nice.
So that was one of the biggest things for me, was that it's recognition for the whole entire team, and it's not just the John Adams
Well,
construction.
you were saying Tristan was a true artist doing this, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, John left him here. John went out of town for a couple days and we thought, oh, what are we going to have to do? We're going to have to babysit this kid. No, he got it done.
What an incredible property, cool people. I love seeing our customers. They're all living the aquascape lifestyle in their own way. If you like this, when you like, comment, and share, YouTube knows that people are liking this stuff and they share it even more. So help Aquascape get out there, help more people live the aquascape lifestyle. Like, comment, and share, and help Aquascape show people what ponds done right, customers served right, and living the aquascape lifestyle looks like.